welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, and I'm so blessed and pleased to have you with me today. So before I get going, just to let you know, I have already prayed and meditated over this reading for you. I have already cleansed the cards, the crystals, myself, of course, my space, and also I have already activated the crystal grid for your reading. All right, let's begin. This will be a reading for the next 4 weeks for you. Okay, so the first thing that came through, I saw a vision. There was a man standing inside a house. Now, whenever I see the symbolization of a house within a vision, that's usually telling me there's something going on within your or whoever I'm reading for, their body, mind, or spirit, okay? So, the house, your temple. Okay, so there was a male standing inside your house. So it's like spirit or your intuition going to guide you on something. Okay, now, so this male was standing next to a closed door, getting ready to open it to walk out into a garage. He was wearing a khaki hat, khaki trench coat, and khaki slacks. As he reached for the doorknob, he asked, "Ready?" And then he was getting ready to step out, getting ready to grab hold of that doorknob, okay? So the first thing we have to look at is that door was closed, going out into the garage, okay? But the door was getting ready to open, okay? But the male was asking, "Are you ready? You need to get ready." It's like this spirit guide was saying, it's time to step out of your comfort zone. You need to release something. That could be some kind of fear-based energy. It could be, some kind of stagnation. Whether it's fear-based or not. It could be just the fact maybe you're procrastinating or just not feeling it right now. Okay? It's going to be different for each of you. But there's definitely something that's causing this stuck sensation and spirit saying, "Okay, ready? I'm getting ready to open this door wide. Okay, we're getting ready to go in the garage, get in a vehicle, and we're getting ready to make some movement forward." Okay? All right, so we're going to break this down. Now, the color khaki, that is you, earth signs. Okay, first and foremost. It also represents neutrality, learning to be neutral in situations or being neutral in situations, okay? It's also about learning to trust others, knowing that you're safe, okay? And making a strong bond with nature. Of course, that's who we already are. I'm a Capricorn, so I'm definitely here with you all. But, we're definitely strong bonded to nature, to animals, plants, just anything that has to do with nature. We absolutely love it, and it gives us our strength and versatility when we surround ourselves with nature. Okay, right? Now, to go farther, so the trench coat, which was khaki, okay, it was long and it was buttoned from top to bottom, okay? So we're talking, it was down past the thigh area, almost to the knees, but not quite, okay? So what this is telling me, also I have to tell you this, so I could not see the shirt that the spirit guide was wearing beneath, okay? So that all has meaning. So first of all, it means protection, okay? So that trench coat itself means protection from something, or protecting, or maybe you're being protective of yourself, your feelings, your household, something with your energy, your body, mind, and spirit right now, okay? It can also mean that there's something hidden. Now, that could be something that you're hiding or holding back from telling other people, or kind of, keeping stuff quiet right now for a while. Like, sometimes it's better for us to keep something quiet if we know we're getting ready to, let's say we're going to start, we have a new business idea. Sometimes it's a good idea to be quiet about it until we actually take action on it and get it going, and then say something about it. That way people don't steal our ideas, things like that. So that could be the situation for some of you, and for others it could be that someone's hiding something from you. But I actually feel like for most of us, it's us guarding ourselves, guarding our energy from other people, maybe guarding ourselves from other people's drama. At this time, refusing to allow, like khaki's a neutral color. So, it's like saying that, most of us are going to stay neutral during this time, because we have our own tasks, and maybe that we've been allowing other people's situations to affect us, or other things going on, period. It doesn't have to be other people, but it could just be other things. We've been allowing distractions. We've been allowing, because it's funny, because I have a friend who's also an earth sign that told me a few weeks ago, she said, watch out for distractions. She saw this coming too. And she was like, look out for distractions, because I see distractions all around you. Well, she was right, okay? And then when I had this vision prior to this reading, it was like I started feeling like, oh my gosh, I see. Because the spirit guide is wearing khaki, okay? And this trench coat. This trench coat is guarding ourselves from the world out there, okay? So I feel like a big part of this is protecting ourselves, getting ourselves ready to do whatever it is that, whether it's a new job idea or to continue a task that we've had to put aside for a while, or maybe our energies, for some of us, because of things going on around us, whether it's distractions or, drama, whatever the case is for you, I feel like a lot of us are feeling like, okay, we have to get a hold of this energy and say, okay, no more. We have a life and we have things, we have abilities that we need to use. We have talents that we need to use to help other people. We have jobs that we have to do. We have tasks that we have been planning to get done for this amount of time, and it's kind of like we're just saying, okay, now I'm going to guard my energy, and unless it's an extreme emergency, no, it's time for me now. Okay, so that's how I feel like for the earth signs, the energy for all of us. It's like it's me time. It's time for me to shine. It's time for me to make sure to prepare myself, guard myself from these energy, become neutral, have no say-so in, other people's issues, other people's problems, and just focus on what we are needing to accomplish, okay, in the very near future. Catch up on things we've had to put to the side, okay? And see, that's something else about earth signs. We are very giving people. And sometimes, and I'm talking about giving as far as our love, our time. And a lot of times, we can be seen as weak because we are so giving, okay? And then and other people think, okay, well, I can just, doesn't matter what this person has planned, they're always there for me. So they'll drop what they're doing so that I can just, ask them a question that's not an emergency, or tell them something that's not an emergency, and distract them a little bit. And they may not realize they're being a distraction. That's the thing, earth signs. A lot of times people don't. They don't believe, they don't understand that their dramas or their situations are actually causing a distraction in our lives when it's something that's not an emergency, because we're so giving. We're always there. Okay? And now I feel like it's a time of No more. No more. That's, anything that's petty, anything that's toxic, any of that stuff, okay? I feel like we have gotten so behind that because of this trench coat, okay? And I can so relate to this. We have gotten so behind because of so many things going on. It's been the past long while, past several months. You start picking up and getting ahead a little bit, and then boom, distraction, distraction, distraction. And then if you don't do what you need to contact someone or answer them or be there for them, and then you know what I'm saying, then it makes you feel bad. So, it makes you feel like you're not being a good friend or a good spouse or, a good cousin or, whatever the case is, a good child. But there are times, as Spirit's showing me now, it is that time to focus on our work, on our whatever it is that, we have allowed to slip behind, that we've had to push aside. Some situations may have been urgent. There's some things that are completely out of our control. I completely get that. But there are other things, here's the thing that I have to keep telling myself is if people really truly love me and they truly understand that I am having to take this time to focus on my calling, okay, then they are my true friends. They are my true family, okay? And if people get angry or upset because I'm not allowing myself to be as available right now, then that shows me something as well. Okay, so please keep these things in mind. All right, so the next thing is, with this trench coat, I also felt like this was also a masculine energy, right? It was a male. So I felt like Spirit's saying that it's time for us to harness Earth signs, this masculine energy for the next 4 to 6 weeks, okay? So that we can really bring and harness in this go-getter mentality. Let's get this stuff done. Let's get these things going. At least putting action to something, okay? And doing so while we're feeling the passion for it. Okay, and if we get a text, we get a phone call, whatever, if it's not an emergency, I have to tell you this, it's just like for me, my dad, he's elderly, he does have health issues, and I love him, of course, wholeheartedly. However, I can ask my dad, I can be in the middle of something, and it's one of these situations. If he calls or my stepmother calls, I have to answer the phone because I have to make sure they're okay. Well, I will ask, is this an emergency? I am working. Is this an emergency, right? And the first thing that my dad will say, yeah, it's an emergency. And then to come to find out, something's wrong with his phone. It's not working. It needs to be cleaned up or something. And to me, I am thinking, are you needing to go to the hospital, Dad? In my mind, I'm thinking that kind of emergency. So that's what I'm talking about, distractions, okay? And having to set our boundaries with people and saying, look, this is an emergency, this is not an emergency. I have to work, I have to do this, or this is what I have planned. And listen, y'all, it is fine. It is okay. Spirit, this is Spirit that I saw in the vision telling us it is okay. We've got to come out of this, okay? We have to come out of this now. And, get our boundaries set strongly. And it may make us seem cold to some people for a while, okay? That's normal though. That is normal. Again, you know, when you set boundaries, sometimes people just don't like it. But you have to remember, we set boundaries for a reason. Other people set boundaries, so we're allowed to set boundaries for what we need in our lives as well. Okay, it's very important. Okay, the next thing is the khaki hat. Now, this represents power and authority, okay, because the hat is on top. And this hat that I saw was like something like you would think of a very wealthy man, okay, that a very wealthy, like a millionaire or a billionaire you would see on TV wearing, okay, but again, khaki. But it's definitely a symbol of power and authority, or this could be an authority figure. Now, in this case, this was a spirit guide, so definitely someone of authority. It also symbolizes wealth and success, okay? Now, from this, again, there could be something hidden that needs to be clarified. Remember I said the trench coat could not see the shirt below. Well, that's telling me there's something hidden, okay? For some of you, now most of you, it may just be a protection. But for some of you, there may be something hidden that you're not seeing clearly, and we need to get some clarification on that, okay? And you may receive some type of epiphany or be going through some kind of brainstorming, trying to figure out ways to tweak and reach a certain goal. You know, what things can you change, or what can you come up with that you're going to be full of passion about, you know, that you can do that's unique to you, okay? Unique. It's your unique self, and you're not putting something or doing something that's the same as everybody else, okay? I also feel like that with the hat, it's, you know, it's spirit saying it's time to make up your mind, okay? To focus and take action. Now the khaki slacks, okay, the slacks, and them being the color khaki, is a representation of blending in or conforming to others, not sticking out to your uniqueness. So again, you know, although you may have rightfully so been needing to be neutral and need to be neutral in the future as far as, you know, drama and things like that, Spirit's saying when you begin stepping through that door to take action towards a new project or the new birth of something, this could be a move, whatever this is that you're wanting to create, Spirit's saying in that instance, it's time to be your own unique self. Don't blend in with the rest of society, okay? Especially if this is career related. You want to have that, you know, that special twist that other people don't usually put out, in addition to, you know, so let's say, like my, let's see, I'm trying to think. Okay, so let's say you work at a restaurant, okay? And, well, we have people that work at restaurants, you know, all over the world, right? You know, you have the server, you have the bartender, you know, da-da-da-da. But what if you're that one unique person that is a server? You sing when you come bring them their plate. You have, excuse me, you have the talent of tap dancing, and just, you know, these are just examples, but let's just say you have your own unique spin or twist in addition to something that a lot of people do and need or are interested in, but yet you stick out. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. Now, and the next thing is, like I said, the male was standing still at the door, right? Which means there's no movement currently. So, you know, that stuck, stagnant energy, but he was getting ready to open that door, step out into the garage, which means movement. So the garage, you know, that means the same thing as the slacks. movement, okay? When you go out into the garage, the car is sitting in the garage. It's sitting still, but guess what? The intention was, I'm going out to the garage. Are you ready? I'm going to get in the car. I'm going to start the car, and we're going to take off, okay? So there's movement there. And then the last thing that came through, I heard a female say, and you're going to love this, earth signs, attract money, okay? Attract money. So I definitely feel like there is some kind of increase of financial flow and happiness coming to you within the next 4 to 6 weeks. But you must release whatever this thing is for those of you that that you're guarding yourself from something. Whatever you've been guarding yourself from, whether it's people or situations, Spirit's saying, don't be focusing on the things that took place, okay? Continue to keep yourself protected from those energies, but mentally, not to be constantly revisiting, well, this person said this to me, and this person treated me this way. Don't go there. Spirit's saying, no, you got to release that, okay? You have to start taking action towards the healing process, okay? You can't stay there because that's going to keep you stuck. It's going to keep your energy drained, and you're not going to be able to move forward and progress the way that Spirit wants you to, okay? So release it, you know, begin taking action on healing. Leave it there, okay? Heal as you need to heal. We all heal at different levels and in different time frames, okay? But begin that healing process. Release the constant he said, she said stuff in your mind. Every time you catch yourself thinking about those situations that bring negativity into your mind, okay? Remember, this was in a house, your temple, your body, mind, and spirit. It affects all of you. You don't want to stay stuck there mentally. Okay, so when you start realizing that these thoughts are coming back in your mind, then it's time for you to release it. Say, nope, that's in the past. I am working on healing my heart, and I'm learning my lessons from that. I am not going to concentrate on that. What I'm going to focus on is what Spirit is telling me to take action towards my heart's desires, okay? My new beginnings. Now, something else. You know, earth signs, we do tend to get stuck in cycles, okay? And I'm a big one for that. I can vouch. But, you know, I feel like Spirit's saying it's time to step back, take a look at what needs to be tweaking or adjusted in your life, okay? In our lives, including myself. And, you know, earth signs, we like and need structure, okay? We need organization, we need routine, and we also get bored easily. We may be okay for a while doing the same thing repetitively, but at some point we get bored. We get so bored. And so sometimes we need to bring some kind of different change. Still having a routine, still having structure and organization, but we need to mix things up a little bit. So, like, here's an example. If, let's say, for a whole year, where I live right on the outskirts of the mountains in Kentucky. So we live in a very, very small town, but it's like, I think it's like 4,000 some people. But we do have a Walmart, a Kroger's, a Lowe's, a few shops like that, okay? Now, imagine if those are the only places that I shopped for 4 years, okay? Something would get boring and stagnant after a while, okay? And I would not even want to walk back into those shops. It's like I don't want to go shopping anymore. It's the same old, the same stuff over and over and over again. There's nothing new, right? But think of it this way. What happens when, just unexpectedly we say, you know what? Usually I go to this place to shop. What if I drive 30 more minutes today? I'm going to be spontaneous. I had to go shopping anyways. What if I drive to the next town that's bigger, that has a different store than anything I have here, and I go and see what they have? Even if I don't buy anything, I'm going somewhere different. It's a new, it's like a breath of fresh air. Okay, you see what I'm saying? Mixing things up a little bit. If you like to play the same games, just like me, I love. It's not something I do a lot right now because I spend my time helping take care of my dad and living my purpose here. But one game that I have loved to play since I was a child is solitaire. But you can only play solitaire so many times, one form of it, and eventually you get burned out. You have to switch up and play 5 different forms of solitaire, or have an app that's got 500 different ways to play solitaire. It makes it more interesting. So even if you continually go back to that one way most of the time, you still have options, and like, hey, wait a minute, you know what, this is getting boring again. I think I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to play this one today. You see? And that Spirit's saying with that kind of energy, that's going to help continue your passion to live your heart's desire, okay? Because ultimately, our work should not feel like work. It should feel like fun. Having that passion and happiness and ready to go conquer the world, but happily. Not, oh God, another day at work. Not that kind of energy, okay? So keep things switched up. If you are a person that is at the same job that you've been, say, for 20 some years, just an example, you go the same route every morning and you're starting to feel like, oh my God, I just can't do this job anymore. Sometimes it helps to go a different route. It may take longer, but it's a different route. It's tweaking something. It's enlivening something there, making something a little bit different. It's not the same thing day after day. Okay? All right. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to begin with the crystal and turban seashell scry. So I'll be right back with the lights dimmed. Okay, lovely earth signs, I'm back. Give me just a moment, please, to line up to the crystals and the turban shell. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, please show me, tell me, or both, what does our lovely zodiac earth signs need to know for the next 4 weeks, please? Thank you, Spirit. Show me where, Spirit. Here we go. Okay, bigger, please. Okay, this is really cute, but this is symbology for me, okay? Now, I'm seeing a sweet little white puppy dog. It looks it resembles like a Shih Tzu type, but it has a little nurse's hat on, okay? With the, with the nurse's hat, and it's got like a little cross symbol on the hat, okay? The dog was smiling. What I'm getting from this is there needs to be some kind of healing. So many of you are signs may be going through a period where your hearts have been hurt somehow. It could be, something something, being deceived somehow, or just, someone taking advantage of you, or not respecting your needs, or your time, or, you know, things of that sort, the way that you need, and that you should be respected. Because we should all be respected, right? We should respect each other and love each other unconditionally. Um, and for others of you, this could be some kind of big turmoil or conflict that has taken place around you, okay? Because the little dog was white, okay? Pure white. That's a symbolization of purity, spirituality, enlightenment, okay? Celestial, angelical realms, love, okay? And so I'm not really feeling like it's you personally. I feel like it's gone on around you, and it's affected your energy. It's affected you, but it's not actually you that's like causing the drama, okay? But somehow your energy has been entangled, like other people have brought you into a situation you should not have been brought into, or a situation you kind of you had no, I'm trying to think of the word here. Spirit, please help. You had no control over being involved. It just happened that way. Okay, it could be, you were at the right place at the right time, and maybe, it's part of your path that you're going through, and it's something you have to learn from. For soul growth, right? For a lot of us, many of us. But whatever the case is for you, earth signs, please know that spirit, remember the male spirit guide in the khaki, okay? Protecting our energy. We need to do this right now during this time as we move forward. Thank you, Spirit. Please continue. Please show me, tell me, or both. What do earth signs need to know the next 4 weeks, please? Okay, here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so there is going to be unity. Okay, so for some of you may have already stepped out of that stagnant energy, and now you've actually opened that door, and you've actually pulled out of the driveway and started your action. Others of you may just now be starting to feel a more revived energy, or like, hey, okay, that situation was rough and it drained my energy, and I've rested now, and I'm getting myself, my mentality, my body, mind, and spirit, the house, right? I'm getting my body, mind, and spirit focused back on track the way that I was before this situation occurred. And I know what I need to do. I know it's time for me to move forward, and you're just about to make that step. Now, what I just saw were two hands. I hope you can see this, but it was like, the symbol of two hands, like some charities have, or it's a hand in hand, like that, cupped together. So that's telling me unity. Okay, so there's definitely going to be some kind of unity that's going to happen. It may not happen right now, okay, but it's going to happen. It's kind of like, I'm feeling like it's kind of like the runner chaser type energy. When you leave those energies that have affected you, and it could be for some of you, you haven't heard from people. People are ghosting you, and you're like, why? Why are you ghosting me? Why are you treating me this way? Whatever however this resonates with you. But I feel like, Spirit's saying that when you're like, no. No one is going to do me this way again. I'm learning my lessons. Or some of you, it could be, no. No one's going to distract me from my work or my mission or my purpose again. I'm not going to allow anyone to disrespect me like this again. However it resonates, okay? But I feel like once you do that, you take your focus off of that situation, those people. It could be a group of people. It could be a workplace, a job, It's going to be different for each of us. But take your focus off that. Keep your focus straight ahead on what you are wanting to accomplish. And then I really feel like that is when the energy is going to release, okay? And you're going to be seeing the more productive side of things, the more successful side of things. And then you're going to start seeing this person or these people, because you'll be the runner, they will be the chaser. They'll be looking at you and saying, wait a minute, this person has moved on, and this person is doing this, this, and this, and this, and oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? Okay? Then they're going to be coming back wanting unity with you. Okay? So, some of you may be like, no way. Never again. And then others of you, it may be a situation. We're all going through different things, same energy, but different situations. So, some of you may be like, this is unconditional love at play. These are lessons at play. That's how I view things, okay? But, I view things as, you gotta love everybody and understand that we're all here for a purpose. We're all here for soul growth. We're all here to learn valuable lessons for that soul growth. And part of that comes with unconditional love towards others, accepting other people for who they are. Now, does that mean that we have to, because we unconditionally love someone, that we have to allow a certain behavior around us, or we should hang out with certain behaviors? Absolutely not. No. If it's a negative behavior that someone is emitting towards you in your life, and you set up boundaries, and those boundaries cannot be respected, nope, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just telling you, as an earth sign, for me, no. Because I know I absorb negative, toxic energy, okay? And you see what I do, this is one of my big purposes in life, is to put these videos out to help others. And I have to keep my space in a very positive and uplifting energy, okay, of love. And if I don't do that and allow all these distractions, well, then I can't line up properly and come give you a truthful reading, okay, because there's going to be mixed energies all through it, and I can't do that. So, you see, it all depends on what your belief system is. It depends on, your culture, your tradition, so many different areas of life. But that's my belief, but that doesn't mean everyone else has to believe the same way that I do, okay? All right, thank you, Spirit. Spirit, more, please. Okay, shell. Okay, I'm supposed to go to the shell now. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, I just saw a male and female energy. Now, I know what this means is this is telling me, okay, the male was much bigger, like a giant compared to the female. Okay, remember I said earlier the spirit guide that came in was like a masculine energy, an authority figure? Well, I feel like Spirit is definitely telling you right now, the next 4 to 6 weeks, this is the time for you to really harness that masculine energy Okay? Get these things done. Stand your ground. Speak your truth. Yes, other people may look at us as being cold. I'm not saying be cold-hearted at all, okay? It's just because it's a shock to other people because we're so giving, we're so loving, we're so trusting that when we set a boundary and we stick to it, a lot of times people get angry because they're not used to that part of us, okay? But remember, Spirit said that's okay. Spirit's saying that's what I'm telling you you need to do right now. Okay, so you can come out of these cycles of stagnancy. Thank you, Spirit. More, please. Earth signs. Okay. Bigger, please. Bigger, please. Oh, yeah. I see some of you. Okay. I just saw a man, which represents a male energy, okay? Masculine energy. Looking down at the ground, okay? Now, thank you, Spirit. I feel like Spirit's bringing that through, letting us know that's where most of us have allowed our masculine energy. There's been completely no balance. It's like our masculine energy has pretty much like suffered, went into a depressive mode, while our feminine energies have been, working overtime, worrying and nurturing, and trying to take care of everybody. And oh my gosh, why did they bring me into, all this feminine energy stuff has been taking the forefront. And Spirit's saying that, well, what happened to the masculine side? We've left it behind. Okay? And Spirit's saying, no, it's time to allow the masculine to come thrive. Okay? There has to be that balance. But for right now, Spirit's saying that the masculine needs to come out more forceful right now than the feminine, because I saw the male was like a giant compared to the female, right? Okay. So that's telling me in order to bring things back into balance, that's how Spirit's wanting us to attempt this. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and turn the lights back on, and we'll draw a few cards. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I'm back, and let's begin with the card readings. Okay, Spirit, which decks would you like for me to start with, please, for the beginning energies for our lovely Earth signs for the next 4 weeks, please? Oh, this one. Okay, Spirit wants me to use this deck. Spirit doesn't usually have me to go to this deck very often, so I'm a little surprised. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Spirit. It's nice to revisit, right? Do something a little different. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see what Spirit has to tell you with some guidance here. You want me to start here, Spirit? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, Spirit, what guidance would you like to give these lovely Earth signs, these awesome Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, that are visiting with us today? Okay, this one, Spirit. Yes. Okay, so we have that one. More from this deck. No. Okay. Okay, let's see. Get more information. Okay, right. So for those of you, remember the trench coat. I said I felt like for some of you there's something that's hidden. Okay, and the hat can also be a symbolization for something hidden. Okay, or not seeing the whole picture in something. Again, the trench coat as well. I couldn't see the shirt. So there may be more information that needs to be obtained, okay? So please keep that in mind. All right, Spirit, which deck, please? Where would you like for me to begin? This one? Oh, okay. Nice. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what information would you like to bring forth, please, for the lovely Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, for the next 4 weeks, please? What information? Oh, too many. Thank you, Spirit. Less cards, please. What information would you like to bring forth? Oh, thank you. Okay, so we have 1. Okay, very good. More from this deck, Spirit. No. Okay. All right, so we have the number 33, soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Oh my gosh, yes. And let me show you this really well. Remember, I saw the 2 hands, okay, that were like coming back into unity, okay? And in addition to that, remember, the balance will be restored. It's time to bring that masculine energy out and let it dominate and make up for the balance that was lost, okay, by having so much feminine energy out there. So there will be a time, definitely, where you have to bring out this masculine energy, the essence of it, okay, that go-getter energy, and then things will begin to balance out, okay, the way that they need to. Awesome. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to read from the book for you, because this is one deck that I like to read most of the cards. I know it's lengthy, and I apologize, but at the same time, I'm doing this for you so that I don't miss anything. Okay. Balance will be restored. Reclaim your inner power. Yes! The life of our soul is infinite, and while aspects of ourself are never truly lost, they can separate through times of trauma, grief, separation, loss, or refusing to deal with an issue. The psyche's self-preservation causes this illusionary disconnection as it chooses to distance itself from the situation in question. These fragments merely in places our consciousness has chosen to forget to spare the emotional turmoil from an intense emotional experience. Recalling these fragments with love, healing, and understanding allows the soul to continue moving forward without the individual feeling stuck in the past or unable to get over an issue or event. Yes! Oh my God! Okay, empowering and liberating retrieval is recommended if you feel you are missing parts of yourself. Oh my gosh. Although sometimes challenging to find, conscious thought and skillful self-awareness is all that is required to recall a soul fragment back to its host. Seek a professional guide if you feel more comfortable. Currently, you may be feeling incomplete, not like yourself, physically flat with no motivation, lacking joy in your life, or even that you are unable to move forward in life. Right now, your soul needs to reclaim a part of its missing memory. Past trauma that is being held within you is crying out to be healed. Through recollection, you will be able to see the truth and the situation for what it is. Be careful. You are entering a period in which you will be challenged emotionally. Build your resilience. That's protecting yourself. Put on your trench coat. Protect your energy when you do this. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Build your resilience and remain objective. Fear-based experiences need to be addressed now. Past life regression could be beneficial to create understanding of phobias, deep-seated fears, or subconscious patterns that have previously controlled areas of your life. Reclaim your power. Oh my gosh, earth signs. Yes, yes, and yes. A sacred crystal that they recommend is the Boji stones. It's B-O-J-I. And the angel assistance that they recommend is Guardian Angel Rampel. That's R-A-M-P-E-L. And it's an angel that assists with clearing karmic debris and recalling lost soul fragments. And an affirmation that they recommend is, I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move on. Are you kidding me? Okay, look. He said, ready? Oh my God, I am ready to move on. Okay, look. Cannot make this stuff up, y'all. Look at this. Oh my gosh, see right here? I am ready to move on. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, if you want to, this is the book. Okay, look this up online. Okay, for this specific card meaning. I'm going to show you the card again. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is just absolutely amazing. So it's Anna Stark. These cards are by Anna Stark, okay? Oh, wow. Spirit, can it get better? Spirit, the next deck, please. Oh, this one. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's taking us to some tarot here. Spirit, please show us the next step. What is the next step? What do the lovely earth signs need to know? What action to take? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. This one? Yes. These? Yes. This one? Yes. Okay, more from this deck. No. Okay. All right, give me just a moment, please. Okay, I feel like normally I do not read in reverse, but we do have the Justice in reverse, and I feel like Spirit's telling me read it in reverse just as it came out. Okay? So give me just a moment. Yep. Yeah, okay. So here's what I have. Okay, so we have the Fool, okay? We have Two of Pentacles. We have Justice in reverse. And we have the Six of Cups, okay? Now, everyone, it's very important. I do ask for each of you, when I give numbers, please look up the angel number. Just type in online angel number. For instance, this is 33, okay? Usually I reduce to a smaller number, but this is a master builder number, number 33, so I'm not reducing that one, okay? But I'll give you the meaning of the smaller reduced numbers, okay? But I ask you to please look up the smaller reduced ones I give you in addition to the larger number, because this is going to give you an even broader reading, okay? It's going to go deep within the love, career, finances, you know, all of that. It's some excellent guidance. So yeah, so here you have the Fool. So you definitely have the new beginnings coming in, okay? But in order to do so, here's what's happening, okay? You're juggling. See, you can see your ships are trying to come in, okay? But do you see the big waves back there, okay? There's like some kind of turbulence. There's something that's affecting you, and you just keep going back and forth and back and forth. This one or this one or this one or this way. You know, this job or this job. This idea or this idea, however it means for you. Okay, this person or this person. Okay, the Spirit's saying, no, stop it. We got to have a balance, okay? We got to have this huge balance come back and be restored, right? Okay, then the next thing, we have the Justice in reverse. Okay? No, Spirit's bringing me back. Spirit's wanting me to bring you back to the number 2. Okay? The number 2 is about contemplation. Okay? It's about, you know, choosing an option. And it's about duality as well. So you want to keep that in mind, that yin and the yang. Okay? And it's also about reflection and some kind of conflict. But through this can also bring union, okay? And I did see the hands, again, like this. They were cupped like this, okay? So that's unity. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, give me just a moment. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So I definitely feel like you don't feel like justice has been served here. You feel like, you know, you've been treated very unjustly in this situation. Many of you have been brought into something that you should have never been brought into. And you're like, what in the world? How did this happen? Where is all this coming from? Okay? And even though you may understand bits and pieces of it, the fact is, you feel like, you know, like every time, that's why you're juggling so much, okay? It's like every time your ships start to come in, then this drama, okay? And it could, for some of you, it could be dealing with someone from the past or someone from your childhood. It could be resulting from something that happened in your childhood, some kind of traumatic event or memory or person that was involved. Just a moment. And I'm also getting here, so see, I'm getting here that, okay, the number 6, okay, it's also about self-love and self-care, okay? It's going back to where staying focused, okay? Keeping your vision and setting your boundaries and saying, no, no, not now. I'm putting my masculine energy, my masculine self to the forefront right now. I am posting my boundaries. These are my boundaries. And if you don't respect me enough for me to do what I need to do in my life, or live my purpose, or live my belief system, or stand in my truth. This could be so many different directions. For you to be able to have this new beginning, as like with the wool, the full taking that leap of faith, okay, blindly. I feel like Spirit's saying, okay, what you're going to have to do is what we've already gone through. You're going to have to set those boundaries. You're going to have to stay focused and allow people to live their paths, okay? Allow them to live their paths, and we have to live ours. And as we do, then the unity will come in. People will start seeing, oh my God, you know, Earth signs really making a change here. Earth signs really stepping it up. And what have I done? What have I been missing? Oh my gosh. You know, they're not having anything to do with me or haven't been talking to me right now. And look what all they're accomplishing. Oh my gosh, am I part of the reason why, you know, Earth signs could never get ahead before? You know, it's really going to make them start thinking. Now, whether they own up to it or not, that's one thing. That's a different issue. But what I'm saying and what I'm seeing and what Spirit's telling me is that once you set those boundaries, regardless, okay, and you move forward, you take that action and start the wheels turning, okay, then justice will be in your favor, okay? things will begin to balance out for you, my friends. Okay, let's go ahead and see what symbol, what do we have here? Are you kidding me? Okay, look at this. What is that? That is a boxing glove. Look, look, look. Heck yeah, we are bringing our masculine energies out, okay? Now, of course, we're not going to actually fight people, right? But Spirit's saying we're going to, anything that tries to get in our way right now while we're living our purpose and making our manifestations come to life, Spirit's saying anything else, this is what they're getting, okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. We will have justice. Okay. Stand strong. Stand your truth right now, okay? Spirit's going to give you that courage you need to push forward. And remember, if nothing else, remember, wear that trench coat of armor, okay? When you go out into the world or social media, whatever these distractions have been, or these toxic or dramatic situations, put on that armor before you go, okay? Be ready. And remember, are you ready? Okay, this has been a very exciting, happy, oh my gosh, reading. I'm so blessed to have each of you here with me. I know I've already said it, but thank you again. If you enjoyed this reading, I would definitely appreciate if you'd hit the thumbs up button or comment, subscribe, something to let YouTube know that my channel exists, and that will help me out so much to be able to help people around the world. All right, much love to each of you. Have a very, very blessed week. Bye-bye.